You are listening to Fuel Your Faith with Toby Brand.
Good morning, everybody. This is Toby Brand calling in from podcasting and calling in from Denver, Colorado. This is podcast number 8, and I am so excited. We are talking about this amazing opportunity of health, wealth, and freedom, and how this has really transformed all of our lives. So we've got four life transformations anchored in faith, and we're going to be talking about that today and how shifting our health and shifting our mindset and our careers into this amazing industry of social marketing and how it all ties together with our faith. And I'm just really, really excited to be doing this podcast with 3 amazing people that I feel really blessed and honored to have a friendship with. And I'm going to introduce everybody, and I'm going to start with Miss Melissa Reed. She's in Pennsylvania, and she's just such a beautiful soul. She's a 32-year-old single mommy of 6-year-old Shay, and deeply rooted in her Christian faith and entrepreneur at heart, just building a home-based business in network marketing for 2 years. And she loves to travel and loves connecting with people and loves being outdoors. And she's just totally ignited to live this, extraordinary life of fulfillment and contribution and sharing her gifts and her beautiful heart and her light with the world. And I'm just so blessed to have her be on here and share her story, because she's just such an inspiring woman. And, Melissa, I'd just love for you to say hello and talk to us a few minutes, and let me ask you a few questions on how, your transformation in this industry of health, wealth, and freedom, how it's really changed your life. And I'd really love for you to share your story with everybody.
Absolutely. And thank you for the introduction, Toby. I thank you, too, for creating this and making this possible for us to be able to share. I think, having a platform to be able to reach the masses and just shine the light for the world is so important. So thank you for being bold and courageous and stepping out there and allowing us to come on the ride with you.
Absolutely.
So my story and just how this has intervened in my life has been so powerful. And I think it's very important that we all share our hearts, because those listening out there resonate with different stories and connect with different people at different levels. So I'm going to just do that. I'm going to share, how this has impacted my life and my son's life. I was introduced to this opportunity. I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary. And before I was able to be a part of this, I was in such a different place in my life. But, every single step to the journey is so important, and I'm really at peace with that. But leading up to this, I was in a very broken place, a very unfulfilled place, literally praying for something to come into my life, because I knew deep within myself that what my life resembled at that point was not extraordinary. It was not fulfilling. I didn't feel like I was waking up every day with passion, and I had such a deep yearning for that. I had a lot of life going on, a lot of balls in the air, a lot of trials and a lot of tragic events occur in my life. Raising a child by myself and the financial struggles.
Hello?
Sorry, guys, I lost you for a second. I had lost my only brother in a car accident, which rocked my world. And I was just working at a job that I was very unfulfilled in. And so I was in a place of surrender, and this was brought into my life through my friend Mike Devers, and I actually connected with him through Facebook. And I was just I was in a place where I was open to receive something new in my life. And it started with me. I wanted to fill my cup. I wanted to invest in my health. And I just wanted to do something for Melissa. So that's where the story started for me. Once I was able to fuel my body and align everything, and I'm talking mind, body, and spirit, and how my body responded to our nutritional products, I knew that I had my hands on something that I needed to share. And all the dots started connecting for me, and I felt like it was my obligation to allow everybody to experience what I was experiencing. So I started sharing with my friends and my family, and it has just opened up a whole new world of possibility for me, a whole new world of passion and purpose. So fast forward to now, 2 years later, I have been able to build an incredible business with an awesome team of souls that are just ignited, and we're able to contribute and to serve and to live a life of contribution and freedom. I was able to leave my corporate job with this blessing and do what I feel like I am being called to do. And number one, that is, to live a life with purpose and divine purpose, and go where God leads me, and to share his love and his light, but also to be able to be a mommy. I paid someone for so many years to raise my son, and I have been rewarded with so much time, freedom to be able to be a mommy and fulfill that responsibility in my life. And that to me is invaluable. I get to build a business alongside of my son and show him the possibility of what life has to offer and what it looks like to serve. So I'm feeling very blessed to be a part of this journey with all of you guys. And I know that someone on this call, listening to this call and hearing our stories, is going to be touched and inspired. And that's ultimately what this is all about.
Absolutely. So, Melissa, I want to talk to you. You know how you've been to a lot of the trainings to build your skills on how to share this with other people. And, when we're at our trainings, they talk about our why. And, I was talking to Bill the other day, and, our true why, why are you're doing this? And we have to write out our why. And I really believe that having a reason to do this or having a goal is not enough. Like, you have to have that why that really talks to your soul. So what is, like, in a few words of your why and your faith, like, what keeps you moving past the obstacles and past the doubt and past the days where you don't feel like getting up, you don't feel like working, but you have people depending on you when you're tired and you're frustrated because someone tells you that they're going to do something and they don't do it, or you're dealing with, you're just dealing with other people's emotions as you're helping them grow, and you just have those challenging days of doubt. Like, what is it about your why and your faith that keeps you moving forward and keeps you doing this? Because we're all going to have days like that, no matter how successful we are. And I really think that's important, our why and our faith, because I really believe people that don't have a strong enough why, they don't have a strong enough faith, they give up. So, for me personally, Melissa and Bill and Dustin, giving up is not on the table for me. I don't even entertain it. So what keeps you moving forward and not entertaining doubt and moving forward, Melissa?
That's a really good question. And I think that it's very important to do continuous inventories with this.
Yes.
Because every day that we are gifted with life, it's a day of the unknown. You don't know what you're walking into. And for me, I start my day out with just aligning myself with the Spirit. I begin my day in prayer, and I'm in a space right now of surrender. I know that every single one of us is here on this earth for a massive purpose, and very few actually tap into the depth of that. And I'm in a space where I'm really yearning for that. So I don't want to live a life for me and of this world. I believe that we are called to live a very divine life and an eternal life. So with that, we are called out onto the deep waters every single day. And I always look at, am I going to live cautiously or courageously? And every single day, I think we need to be in check with that, because we need to be able to have our boundaries and our space, especially building this alongside of the masses and so many people. And everybody's in different places throughout this journey. So you have to match energy for energy with people and with the team that you're attracting to be able to serve them. And I just think that it's important to every single day, just to be in a space of love and contribution and just open to receive what the day has, because we don't know. And that's the beauty of life.
That's just awesome. Thank you, Melissa.
You're welcome.
That's very inspiring, and that's very, 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 very inspiring. So thank you for sharing that. And I know that whoever's listening is feeling the same way. So thank you for taking the time and sharing your story and your why and today. And I just look forward to working with you more. Okay. So have a blessed day. And the next person I get to the honor of introducing is Bill Hitz. He's someone here in Denver, Colorado that I actually get to work side by side with, and is one of my best friends here. And he's just an amazing man. And I feel so blessed to have him as a friend and a business partner. And so, Bill Hitz, he served in the United States Army, in the United States Navy, as a recipient of the Valley Forge Freedom Foundation Medal of Honor and National Wildlife Photographer of the Year for 2008, 2014, 2015, and honored by receiving the covered Lucy Statue, a Lucy Award for Excellence in Photography, and the author of award-winning photography book, Roads Less Traveled. And that was forwarded by General H. Norman Schwarzkopf. He's a health and wellness coach here in Denver, and leading a great team. He's an entrepreneur. He's an ambassador of our Savior, Jesus. And he just has this passion for life. And nature has taken him to some amazing places. And the past 24 years, he's been capturing God's creation, big and small, and has photographed many mountain peaks. And I'm just so excited about introducing him. So welcome, Bill Hitz. Good morning, and please share your story in this amazing industry that we're in, that we're getting to change people's lives.
Wow, thank you so much for that amazing introduction. I'm so blessed and honored to be here with everybody. And my story is quite unique in a lot of different ways. And of course, I love photography. I love nature. I love what God puts in front of me each and every day. And I was blessed with this amazing opportunity 2 years ago. I was at a point in my life where I needed to do something with my health. I needed to do something with my energy. And I wasn't getting anywhere with just being me. I was just being the ordinary guy. I wasn't being the extraordinary guy, which I am now. But, when God knocks on your door, you better answer it, because things are about ready to happen. And now I just find myself operating in a mindset that in my past is gone. I'm operating in a now situation. I was introduced to this amazing opportunity by Miss Melissa Reed 2 years ago. I was at a point in my life where I needed to take control of my health. Previously was in a car accident. I thought my life was going to be gone, flashed right in the instant moment. But I got back up on my feet and just started pounding forward. So over the last 2 years, I have completely changed my health, my way of thinking, my complete mindset of how